Good morning. This is Stephanie Lueras from Heart, Soul, Fitness, and Wellness. And today I wanted to take just a few minutes to talk to you about hydration. Now, if you're living on this side of the world, you know temperatures are warm. Here in Lake Havasu, they are rising this week, and we are in for a hot weekend. So we know the importance of staying hydrated, but it's also a good reminder. And even for my friends on the other side of the globe where things are a little bit cooler, hydration is just as important no matter what the season is. The reality is that for most of us, we are underhydrated. We are not taking in enough hydration, enough water daily to really support all of our body functions. Now, I'm not going to tell you today you need to drink X amount of water. There's so many different recommendations out there. You need to drink 100 ounces of water a day. You need to drink a gallon of water a day. You need to take your body weight and divide it by X, and that's how many ounces of water you need to drink a day. There are so many different schools of thought on that, and I'm not sure that any of them have actually been scientifically proven to be exactly what you need. The bottom line is we need more water. Yes, there are extreme limits where we get too much hydration, but most of us aren't approaching that plane. One of the things I so often hear is, I don't like water. Well, I don't either, but it's about cultivating a habit. For me, how I cultivated the water habit was setting a timer, and it wasn't a timer on my phone because those are really easy to ignore. I actually set one of those really obnoxious kitchen timers on my desk. I had a really small cup of water. It was probably less than 8 ounces. I'm gonna say it was probably 5 or 6 ounces. And when that timer would go off, I had to get up and walk to the water cooler, fill that cup, and bring it back and continue to sip on that water throughout the day. And so it was that unconscious effort of sipping the water and then having to take the intentional action to continue to fill my cup that started to cultivate the habit of drinking water. Now, if you know me today, you watch me on Zoom, I have my larger cup. No, it's not huge. It's not one of those big old gallon jugs. It's only like a 20 or 24 ounce cup. I'm not even sure how big it is. But I fill that continually through the day because I'm constantly sipping on it. Now, again, we come back to the I really don't like water. Well, there's a lot of ways to improve water. We can add fresh lemon, fresh lime, fresh oranges, macerate some berries, add some cucumber, even some mint, and some different things to give our water some excitement. Keep a pitcher in the fridge with some of those different natural electrolyte sources, because it's not adding a lot of things to the water, but it's giving it that fresh and crisp flavor that we're seeking without adding a lot of chemicals or calories or additional sugars. A lot of times we go to the extreme with hydration too, and thinking, oh, I have to get my Gatorade, I have to get my Powerade, or whatever electrolyte drink is your choice is. Most of the time, that's not the case. Clinical dehydration is when we've lost 2 to 3% of our body weight during a workout. Now, I'm not encouraging you at any time to be a slave to the scale to that level that you're weighing before and after a workout. That is an unhealthy practice for the majority of people. But when we're thinking about dehydration, think about your daily activities. Are you dizzy? Are you lightheaded? That's more on the extreme end of dehydration. How's your cognitive function? Are you getting sleepy in the afternoon? Are you having trouble tuning in on your meetings or what you're doing, or just being present in the moment? These are all symptoms of dehydration. And we don't always recognize those thirst cues as easily as we can recognize hunger, satisfaction, and fullness. So I really encourage you to start to cultivate that water habit. We don't need to go as far as adding those sports drinks and other supplements unless we're really engaging in advanced workouts where we're out 2 to 3 hours doing a lot of work out in the sun, we're hiking, we're swimming, we're doing activity that's causing a lot of sweat, where we're losing nutrients from our body. That's the time we're looking to replace electrolytes. But if we're drinking water, with the exception of distilled water where those trace minerals are pulled out, if we're drinking water, we're getting, even bottled water, like I said, the only difference is that distilled water. If we're drinking, whether it's your RO water, your bottled water, whatever your source of water is, you're getting those trace electrolytes that you need to support just daily function, like sodium, potassium, magnesium, calcium. You're getting just that bit you need to support your electrolyte balance. And when you're adding things to kind of spruce up the water, like lemon, lime, citrus, cucumber, things like that, you're even more boosting that natural electrolyte level. Because when we get into our sports drinks and our electrolyte supplements, then we're adding calories, we're adding additional chemicals to our body, and we're adding just a lot more of processed items that our body might not need. There's a time and a place for it, but we might not need it on a regular basis. So I just invite you today to really cultivate that intentional practice of being hydrated, drinking water consistently, and if you're not drinking water, what can you do to start to feel better? It's going to improve your skin, it's going to improve your digestion, it's going to improve your cognitive function and how present you are in your daily life. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment box, shoot me a message, or give me a call or email, and let's chat some more. I'd love to connect. Have a wonderful day.